Students that attend higher education universities have rights and responsibilities, as well as student affairs professionals, and that's what I'll be discussing in this video. So, what is meant by the term legal status is the legality they have to be in the country and attend higher level institutions without any prejudice. Bills and laws give students rights that they are entitled to. The broader rights they are entitled to is the constitutional rights, consumer rights, equality, free speech, privacy, accountability, and much more. A lot of schools have the contractual rights of their students listed in the university handbook. This creates what is called a continuous contract, which means students will have these rights as long as they are continually enrolled each term or semester. Academic freedom, gag clauses, and rights to graduation as long as requirements are fulfilled for graduation are other contractual rights that students have. Policies at universities prohibit romantic or sexual relationships between employees and students that can create a conflict of interest. This would include relationships between staff members and students, even if the relationship is consensual. Coaches are included. College main goal is to serve educational interests of their students with integrity, so a relationship with a student and a professional would be immoral and cause greater issues potentially down the road. Peer-to-peer relationships sometimes cross boundaries as well, and there's something called David's Law that gives more authority and control to the schools to create practices and procedures to deal with off-campus bullying and cyberbullying, which are becoming major issues on college campuses and in high school classrooms. There are also laws preventing hazing, sexting, sexual assault, and more. These laws and regulations all help define a relationship between a student and a student. Student affairs officials should always keep records in students' business confidential, as this is a key part of our job. Ensuring this by keeping the door locked at all times to the office when not in it, keeping passwords to computers protected, and never discussing the student's personal life or academic situation without them present or made aware. Also, after 7 years, it is okay to dispose of the student's records legally. Students can always request to view their records due to FERPA. Getting students to really engage with active learning is one of the responsibilities of student affairs departments that is governed by student regulations. A good student affairs practice will provide students with opportunities for experimenting through programs focused on having students engage in multiple different types of learning experiences. Peer instruction, internships, student government, and more are examples of this different type of learning. Another good practice would be to create an inclusive and supportive community of students and faculty. Students learn best in environments that value diversity and promote social responsibility, recognize accomplishments, and create a sense of belonging and acceptance. The combining of students' academic interests, interpersonal, and development experiences is vital for student affairs professionals at an institution. A third and final practice that is governed by student regulation and student affairs would be beneficial is using resources provided to achieve the institution's main missions and goals. Using organizational planning to create and improve learning environments throughout the campus that emphasize the university's desired educational outcomes is a key part of student-focused regulation.